Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Academic Task 1 Daily Writing Clinic. Now, this week we're looking at body paragraphs for line charts. So the activity last week was bar charts. This week the focus is line charts. Now, before we dive into this week's activities, I would like to use this opportunity to remind you of some things first. Now, it's really important that you finish the course first. Remember to follow all of the strategies from the course, and then when you need extra practice, come and watch some of these Daily Writing Clinic videos. Now, I'll set the task today, and this will be open for you to comment on over the next week. Next Wednesday, I will come back, have a look at your comments, and then produce a global feedback video. So remember, there is no individual feedback. That, of course, is what the essay correction service is for, but I will give general feedback on things that people are doing well and common errors and things that we need to improve. So despite the fact that there's no individual feedback, it is really worth coming back to watch the global feedback video, because you can use that advice, even if you haven't commented on it, you can use that advice for your own Task 1 writing. I will post that global feedback video. I'll post a link for it just below this video so that it's easy for everybody to find. And I'll also put a status onto Facebook letting everybody know that the global feedback is ready. All right, so I think that's it with admin. Now let's jump straight into this week's task. Okay, so here it is. Here's this week's line chart for us to write the body paragraphs to. So international tourist arrivals. Millions, and we've got the dates at the bottom. Now, this week, I'm not going to go through an example or give any help. So we've already talked a little bit about this when we did bar charts. So what I would like you to do is spend some time analyzing this chart and then writing 2 main body paragraphs describing the data in this chart. Now, again, I would really suggest that you watch and finish the course on Task 1 first. Then, when you start to do this, don't rush it. So sit down, take your time, recheck your writing and your paragraphs for any errors, grammar. Articles is quite a common issue, so focus on articles this week with this Task 1 task. And when you're ready, write your body paragraphs in the comment below. So, things to remember. Now, no paraphrase, no overview for this week's activity. We are only interested in practicing the main body paragraphs. So just like we did last week with the bar charts, think about the same things. So we need to think about this grouping together. So don't jump straight into it. Analyze the information first, and then think about how you're going to group the information together. Think about the clearest way to describe that information, and then that will help you decide on how you will group it. Also, remember synonyms. Now, there are not many labels here anyway, some country names, but remember to be aware of your synonyms. Also, don't be tempted to use brackets. There's this one on the left-hand side there, millions. Remember not to use any brackets in the Task 1 writing. And finally, be careful of your noun phrases. So this is the noun phrase here, international tourist arrivals. So we can change this around. We can paraphrase this in a couple of different ways when we're reporting the data. But just be careful how you use it. So, for example, the number of tourists to Central and Eastern Europe increased. So just be aware that I said the number of tourists increased. Don't say tourists increased, because that's not right. So make sure you are using this noun phrase accurately. Now, if you really have no idea what to do when you look at this, send me an email, David at IELTS Advantage, or send an email to VIP at IELTS Advantage. However, I'm sure that you'll be able to work out what you need to do, but many people have already practiced this sort of thing anyway. So less help from me this week, but I will leave it to you. Analyze the question, or analyze the data, analyze the data carefully, group it together logically, see if you can make some good but also relevant comparisons. And I really look forward to reading all of your comments. So thank you.